ones like him want
Here he is, Kevin Wright.
Welcome to the decommissioning ceremony for the USS Memphis. Please ensure your cell phones or any other electronic devices are silent. Thank you. Deborah 12, arriving.
And in particular, my former shipmates who have traveled far across the country to come here. 13 of the 14 original members of the Orland crew are here in the room with us today. I will not dwell on the sadness surrounding the loss of a tremendous asset to our fleet, but rather I'd like our conversations today to celebrate the life of the mighty Memphis and her significant contributions to the nation. I have been privileged to participate in the launching of the Memphis and had the opportunity to ride down the ways when that used to be the way we launched submarines, and the commissioning of the ship when it was brought to life by the crews assembled as they are here today in hoisting the commissioning pennant. Now, today is a celebration of over 33 years of service as the final chapter in the ship's history has been written. In the early days of the commissioned life. Today, she stands more capable than the day she was commissioned to defeat an adversary. The reason for that is over the years, significant time, talent, and treasure have been expended to modify the ship into the world's most advanced sonar, signal processing, and fire control technology. But nonetheless, time has taken its toll on systems in a hull that was designed for 30 years, if you like, like lobster. Many of them have never had lobster before. And so they said, maybe they're early, let's do it. And we had bushels of lobster. And most of the crew enjoyed it. However, I will have to admit that I had two people that came up afterwards and told me, Captain, I don't understand. We had Chinese, we had chop suey, American chop suey on the menu, and you didn't serve it. And I put that over the can't win category. I can go on.
But she was equally comfortable operating in the blue waters of the Pacific or the heat of the Arabian Gulf. Fast, silent, and lethal. Over and over, she defined endurance and flexibility as she visited more than 20 different foreign ports. And I proudly boast that our girl gets around.
The men that served on Memphis have made a positive impact on the submarine force. Although far from an inclusive list, people like Denny Hicks, whose son, Dixon Hicks, was commanding us from Topeka in and out of the Ohio boat. Rebel Breckenridge, who served with me in the line locker at naval reactors, and Bill Burrs, who I first met as he was taking Memphis in after a terrible hurricane into Port Canaveral to visit, to pick up the German
because, as Commodore pointed out, she is just freshly back from a deployment. I can't think of a better way to square off the life of a terrific ship than to finish literally days ago with a deployment out to the European theater, doing our nation's business up until the very last day. And this ceremony, as the Commodore mentioned, came together quickly because Memphis was busy up until the very last day.
This ceremony and inspired to look across this audience and see the men and women who have served and sacrificed. And I say women because families certainly have been a part of the Memphis story. You saw your loved ones leave, knowing that you would have no idea for months where they would be, and waiting for their return. And so I want to pay tribute that Vice Admiral Richards has done to the men and man, to mighty Memphis, and to their families. Memphis has been a jewel of the silent service.
Senator Blumenthal, on behalf of the Submarine Force and the proud Memphis warriors throughout this sanctuary, we thank you for honoring us today. Thanks for the clear tone of unwavering support to our military that you have established in the health. And thanks especially to the Type 1 of Rapid Submarine Force. Captain Joseph, today is your day. And a very significant one it is, as we close the final chapter on one of the greatest ships in the history of the Submarine Force. Thanks very much for inviting me to say a few words at this historic event.
Aye, sir. Department, report preparations for decommissioning the United States ship Memphis. Aye, sir. Very well. Weapons are offloaded and reviewed to coast security. Weapons department is ready to decommission the ship. Very well. Internal security hands are locked. Security department is ready to decommission the ship. Very well. Store inventory and the galley security. Slide comes with. watch is secured, sir.
Very well. Next up, strike commission.
Strike the commission pennant, aye, sir. Cobb, strike the commission pennant. Aye, sir. Quartermaster, strike the commission pennant. Strike the commission pennant, aye, Cobb.
Yes, please rise for the benediction.
No, I didn't. You guys, will you sign up?
Grant, I'll hold it.
Go ahead, sir. Thank you.
Well, it was warmer there.
No, it was warmer
Much
there.
warmer.
My legs were hurting by the end, but the brown more shallower on the surface. The ones forward of those are for communication. Those are what let everybody get their emails and whatnot while we're underway.
Oh, yeah?
And then all the way in the back, that's our snorkel mast. I am Matthew Perry. I'm a third class electronics technician on board.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
What are you talking about, Jimmy?
I'm talking about you're not looking where I'm looking.
All right, well, I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow. What is that, by the way?
Where?
How many people do you have in here? Yeah, I've been there. How do you have everybody working together?
You got the helmsman, steers the boat, planesman, takes the boat up and down. Chief of the watch, he's in charge of all the water tanks and any sort of tanks on board. As far as our trim and ballistics and such. Diving officer of the watch, he's in charge of three of these guys to make sure controlling the boat and what's going on. So these are the two
And here's where they control the boat. This is where they control the direction and the depth of the boat.
Oh, wow.
This is the steering controls basically. There's the diving control panels over here.
You think it might be a pick you up type thing?
More or less.
Can you see through it stepping on that? All right.
This over here is this used to be the fire control stations. It still is.
In that building. No, he was the guy walking.
That's all I know. Yeah, it's all fancy now.
Oh, look, I can see outside.
Yeah, full scope. That would respond to that scope. And take a look forward, and that's where sonar used to be.
Did you ever get BSO? Where's my daughter?
I believe your daughter was already headed off and out.
My grandson.
Away?
I think that's the plan. They're drawing a bead.
I'm glad I just got to hang out over there all
This is a plotting table. It's where the navigator worked from.
This piece of equipment actually shows us where the bottom of the ocean is underneath us. Keeps us from running into the ground. Yes. You get hit almost by the bridge.
You look at me, flying bridge.
Flying bridge came down.
Whoops. Hey, there's somebody up there.
What do you mean, normally? Not this many. They okay with people taping filming in here?
Yeah, we've made it unclassed for
okay.
So
I remember how it was in the old days.
oh, it still is the same way, but we've only brought up the unclassified screens, so you're good to go.
Used to be bigger.
Well, once we put in the system that we have running right now, it actually pushed the stacks in. And it looks 360 degrees up and down. And we look at this to find contacts. So we look at this to find other things out in the ocean. All the white you see is noise out in the water. And we listen to that noise and we classify it using our ears first, and we take it, we put it through some of our other stuff, and we further classify it using
Pattern recognition or something? So can you tell fish?
Oh yeah.
Oh really?
Track what we've been tracking through our paperwork as well as through kind of just like.
So y'all ready to sign up?
Well, they come with water.
Before you blow your ears out, let me make sure it's not going to be too loud. Because they're recorded at the level that
Down the stairs.
I know.
Go forward or backward?
Forward. Just take your time, hold on both sides. You can kind of lean back a little bit once you get started.
Oh, you just go back.
Head on this way, over that way.
yeah, you can go this way. Come on.
Ooh, did you get the wolf?
Yes, sir.
I hope so.
Which one?
But most of them are empty. Except for this one.
Oh, look at that.
Those are different people who have been, you know, that paper thing that had like water on top of just being on the ship. They've been exemplary sailors and got the award of being the sailor of the quarter and the sailor of the year.
Okay.
You guys with the ET Nav guy or? My own one. Oh, you're doing your own one.
Coming through? We're still wait till you. Oh yeah, I want to get back in the front here when you get done.
Okay, come on. Come on.
In my imagination, this used to be bigger. I mean, I used to have the middle rack just before the head here.
Oh, okay.
For years, I don't remember being this tight.
This is my rack up here.
Is that right?
So.
Oh man, I had this one for a long time.
Oh yes.
So where are the things where you put your stuff?
You put all your stuff inside here.
Now these pans lift up. You got a space this high underneath here. That's the size of the size of the rack where you put your personal gear. Still have a.
This is like a little coffin, huh?
Locker at the end.
Mine's nice and clean.
Oh yeah, still got the breathing gear up. Locker at the end. Yep.
So.
Oh yeah, this is how it is.
Okay.
And movement activated.
We didn't used to have those.
Shower in there. Shower in there.
Move that door and take a look at the size of that shower.
Wow.
Is it that? There you go.
Lord, how do you fit?
We're smaller than.
Yes.
And
you bend over and clean your feet?
And remember when I told
you lift your feet up too?
Yes. And then take a right after that. I can't believe how narrow these passageways are. We can hang here until more people show up.
I have long hair.
Just came through there.
Alright, what time? They made it to a grill. Oh, lovely. Yeah.
You go downstairs, there's another building down there, and the auxiliary machinery space of the diesel.
She finished out with 1,018 dives.
Somebody was wondering what was
Hold on a second.
Oh yeah. Yep, you found the board.
That's
it. It's nice and big, you know.
It's actually roomy compared to everything else.
Compared to everything else. Well, you had to make it just a little better.
What's in
Yeah,
there?
back when we were playing drill. Plus they had a, look at that, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you the two.
Hi.
Let's go back in and go up there. Sorry, man.
Did you? Look at that towel. Just a second. Yes.
Where are
Yes.
they? Oh, there he is.
Tour guide, right?
They're over there. Well, we have two.
We're teaming up. What is the people time?
Front and back. Oh, this is pleasant.
Yes. Yes.
Can I fit?
And normally the captain would be seated here.
Who would be here?
Captain?
This is the captain's seat. No one else sits in it.
Nobody
Is that right?
Thou shalt not sit on the
There was a captain on another boat who offered it to an admiral who was coming and visiting, and the admiral almost had him relieved of his command. He was like, "You will take your seat, and if you ask me to sit in there again, I'll relieve you." So it is the captain's seat and no one else's.
So it's molded to captain buttons.
It is molded to captain.
There's training that goes on here, meetings, and in port this is sort of the operations center for doing all the maintenance, administration portion of it. The screen back here.
Getting off the top side, Jerry.
Show me your cup again.
Yeah.
Hold it still. And this is looking at part of the dining area for the kitchen for the crew. This is a trash disposal unit. See that thing there? It's like a torpedo tube that goes straight down.
Right there. Behind.
I think we're headed for cruise. I think we're headed for cruise.
I didn't notice any.
I believe we're headed for cruise mess here.
Come on in. Yep.
Right. And when the commission, this is where the entire crew is. Although there used to be a set of seats here as well.
Where I hang out.
Basically, they've got a video system and they can see what's going on with the video system.
No, I meant the little one.
That's what I'm saying. Aspects of the video system and monitors and things. See over there, there's juice machines.
Is this still the first?
Oh, yeah.
No, there is no first class table. There is a chief's table, but
24, but you can put up some chairs here and there.
The biggest place on the whole piece. Are these people who leave the boat?
I don't know, Jay.
Come on back! Actually, are you guys trying to get up?
We're going to head down to the auxiliary machinery room now, I think. Which means we're going to go down that ladder.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, are you?
She's good.
Oh, well.
Okay, we'll call it God. Thank you.
Are you coming out or? Yeah, no, go ahead.
I'm sorry?
Ryan, whose last name? Do you know his last name? Whose tour group are you in?
I'm sorry, you need me getting me? He's,
No, that's fine.
He's about 4 people back.
He'll come around.
He's right back there.
All right. Right through this door is the biggest. And once you're through it, you're going over, you go where
See you, baby.
two officers, your board,
Don't want to break up the group.
This isn't your first rodeo, is it?
No. I haven't done this rodeo in over 30 years.
emergency sourcing. This is also where a lot of people sleep. People on board. I also can see this is also where we on average. It's like everyone's doing tours. So I might just go next one.
It's like waiting for chow.
I don't.
So we were kind of hoping he'd get stationed on the West Coast. Like in Bremerton or Bangor.
Sure.
But you know the Navy, if you live in California, they're going to put you in Norfolk or...
Oh, sure, sure. Yeah, when I went for Seattle, I hope for the West Coast, but of course, that's not where they sent me. Anderson, right?
How many torpedoes does something like this carry about?
Oh, there's a man that knows. Excuse me. How many torpedoes they typically carry?
Standard load that you can't leave port without is 4.
Okay.
That's minimum load. But we went on our last full 6-month deployment. I think we had something like 21 torpedoes and at least 4 Tomahawks.
Yeah.
Given who's over here, I'd say this way. You can give the best information possible in this room.
And this is one of the most important spots on the boat. Washer and dryer.
How you guys doing? My name is Craig. Hey, Craig. You guys are now in the what we call the auxiliary machinery room. So what we do down here essentially is we recycle air. Submarines are pretty unique. The fact that the air we take with us, all the air we have, we can't get fresh air. So down here we have a system to remove carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and to make oxygen. These 2 machines on our starboard side over here, I'm sorry, port side. On your port side over here are for removing CO2. Use a chemical called monoethanol amine, which is actually a chemical also used to make drugs as well. Believe it or not.
Good to know.
Right?
Good to know.
And that does nothing more but it absorbs CO2 from our atmosphere. When we take that CO2, we pump it overboard. And then directly at the end of the machine that has a blue cover on it, that's called our oxygen generator. We call her Jenny, for short for generator, Jenny. And
Go ahead.
what she does is she takes DI water. First we take electricity, send it right to that DI water, and we split the electricity to oxygen and hydrogen. We take the oxygen and put it to our atmosphere, and the hydrogen directly overboard. And on the far end of the machine in the corner over here is our CO2 burners. That takes your carbon monoxide, your hydrogen, also gases from refrigerant that may leak, and essentially we burn it off. Take it to 500 degrees and take it to a different type of gas, either carbon dioxide or a liquid form of, I can't remember the name, I apologize. And we send that right back to our atmosphere to make its way around here. There's also the emergency diesel generator right here. In the event we had something wrong with our reactor, we could shut the reactor down and fire her up to provide power to the ship to maintain our mission or take care of whatever problem we may have. And we also have over here is our refrigeration system. It works just like the one you have at home, except on a much larger scale, like any industrial refrigeration system. And you'll find that everything down here is
This is the side of the diesel engine here. Drive around here a second. There's a diesel. Diesel operator station.
How's it going?
Good. How about yourself, boss?
Good, good.
Why are they doing that? Hey, I found my bunk. They made it smaller.
No, I think may just be where the ballast tanks are.
Right now.
Oh, that's what. An old retired, probably Air Force Army guy, and he's gone. He was talking about Ohio class, and he was going, "Oh yeah, these things, you know, they say they only go 20 knots or faster, but you know, I think they can keep up with their car on the highway." And I wasn't going to correct him because he was talking to a bunch of other people. Corbett.
So, turn around here.
Cold water. We didn't have this.
Yeah, I know. You had that freaking ground.
Yeah, that's, I kept trying to explain it to her.
Oh, nice.
This is one of those things where I call the water. I remember.